Hello, everyone. Today is April the 7th, Thursday. We've had an additional 33 deaths in West Virginia since Tuesday, or since Tuesday's briefing. I ask again you join me in prayer for these folks that we've lost, and I'm going to read through them now, and I ask you to reach out to them too. If you know these families in any way or any of their loved ones, please take time to reach out. The 6,717th death in West Virginia is a 49-year-old female from Marion County. The 6,718th death is a 75-year-old male from Upshur County. The 6,719th death is an 81-year-old male from Lincoln County. The 6,720th death is a 90-year-old male from Pendleton County. The 6,721st death is a 75-year-old female from Pendleton County. The 6,722nd death is an 81-year-old male from Nicholas County. The 6,723rd death is an 82-year-old male from Randolph County. The 6,724th death is a 60-year-old female from Raleigh County. The 6,725th death is a 73-year-old female from Taylor County. The 6,726th death is an 81-year-old female from Nicholas County. The 6,727th death is a 98-year-old female from Cabell County. The 6,728th death is a 60-year-old male from Wyoming County. The 6,729th death is an 88-year-old male from Fayette County. The 6,730th death is a 47-year-old female from Barber County. The 6,731st death is an 80-year-old female from Jefferson County. The 6,732nd death is a 75-year-old male from Kanawha County. The 6,733rd death is a 76-year-old male from Upshur County. The 6,734th death is a 62-year-old male from Mercer County. The 6,735th death is a 73-year-old male from Boone County. The 6,736th death is a 79-year-old female from McDowell County. The 6,737th death is an 84-year-old female from Upshur County. The 6,738th death is a 76-year-old female from Preston County. The 6,739th death is a 52-year-old male from Pendleton County. The 6,740th death is a 77-year-old male from Randolph County. The 6,741st death is an 85-year-old female from Monongahela County. The 6,742nd death is an 84-year-old male from Berkeley County. The 6,743rd death is an 80-year-old female from Pleasants County. The 6,744th death is a 73-year-old male from Putnam County. The 6,745th death is a 78-year-old male from Marshall County. The 6,746th death is a 54-year-old male from Barber County. The 6,747th death is an 85-year-old female from Marion County. The 6,748th death is a 92-year-old female from Mason County. The 6,749th death in West Virginia is a 75-year-old male from Greenbrier County. $6,749 deaths in West Virginia. It's unbelievable. Active cases are 324. That's really good. Positive daily cases are 87 in the last 24 hours. That's great. Our daily positivity rate is at 1.06%. That's really good. Our cumulative positive rate is at 8.19. It continues to drift down. It'll come down slowly. Our recovered cases are 491,249, and there's 125 patients that are hospitalized with COVID, 35 in the ICU units, and 20 that are on ventilators. Every county in the state remains green. I encourage you over and over and over about getting your booster shots. It is absolutely essential that you get that done. Now the fourth shot is available for 50 and older. And absolutely, I encourage you in every way to get that fourth booster shot, and really a second booster shot after you've been fully vaccinated. And it's just absolutely just smart money. That's all there is to it. In my opinion, it is absolutely unwise in every way, if you're 50 and older, to not be getting that second booster shot. There have now been 1,122,024 people in West Virginia that have received their first doses. You know, we have given out booster shots of 434,000. You know, it is absolutely just, you know, right in our face. We've got to give out more booster shots in every way. You know, our numbers continue to crawl, and I say crawl. They move too slow, in my opinion, but they still move. And so every day we come out here, we get more and more across the finish line. You know, the vaccine info line is all up. You know, there's been new news about that vaccine info line information that's there and everything, you know, especially from the standpoint of, you know, of all the things that, you know, about the CDC coming out and saying we have the fourth booster shot now available to us. You know, the line operates from Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays it operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I encourage everybody to take advantage of our free testing. We have 37 outbreaks in our long-term care facilities. That's way, way down. We have none in our church community. We have 5 inmates and 1 staff case. That's awfully, awfully, awfully good. I remind you about the rental assistance program. You know, that's for renters. It's for landlords as well as, you know, they have to have some level of permission and everything from the renters and everything. But this can be a tremendous, tremendous program for renters and landlords. I also remind you about the program that is now officially open. Everybody agrees that it's good for you to do. I've told you about the 2 ladies that were at the drive-through window that had taken advantage of our Jump Start program, and they were back on the job and they loved being back to work. I don't know how it gets any better than that. You know, absolutely take advantage of all these incentives and get back to work. We need you back at work, and absolutely, we're kicking out numbers, economic numbers that are unbelievable, surplus after surplus, and all kinds of goodness that's on our way to West Virginia, if not already here. And with all that in every way, we can just continue to make things better and better. We've got to have everybody back to work. And we've got historic lows as far as unemployment, but let's make them even more historic. Absolutely. So congratulations to those 2 ladies and many, many others that are taking advantage of a program that we copied out of Oklahoma, and I just hope that it bears great fruit. You know, from the new vaccine calculator WVU's come up with, and Dr. Marsh and everything, it will guide you as to when you need your next booster or your next shot, and take advantage of that as well. Like I've said a whole bunch about the second booster shot, and you know, it's now available to 50 and older. You know, a lifelong friend of mine, an incredible, you know, sportsman and everything, you know, just sent me a text yesterday and said, I just got my second booster and everything. And he, you know, he's been a great doctor in this state for a long, long, long time, still is. But so many people are taking advantage. I have absolutely done so. So please, please take advantage of those booster shots. You know, there will be an Easter celebration down here on Saturday. The times will be from 10 a.m. until 12. Lots and lots and lots of prizes given away, and it'll be headed up with our First Lady. Kathy will be here, and who knows, I may even show up with baby doll. And so nevertheless, we hope a whole bunch of kids and everybody will come and enjoy themselves on a celebration of Easter that's coming on Easter Sunday, and an incredible, incredible holiday that we have. Probably either that or Christmas, in my opinion, the most important of all. So let's make sure those kids have a lot of fun on Saturday, and we celebrate an incredible, incredible, incredible holiday on Sunday. I just appointed a new Supreme Court justice and everything in Haley Bunn. And really, it couldn't have made me more proud and everything. You know, I've known the Bunn family a long time. I absolutely know of all Haley's incredible work as an assistant prosecutor. You know, she's from the standpoint of the being a former, federal prosecutor. I absolutely know of all the great work that she's done in combating the opioid, terrible situation. I know of all the great work that she's done in, as far as standing strong as a strong conservative for the business community. You know, this lady will bring experience. She has so much trial experience, it's unbelievable. And this lady will bring goodness to our state like we can't imagine. Just think about it. Just think about it. Haley, if you had the opportunity to sit and talk with her, Haley's one of us. That's all there is to it. No question. You know, grew up, in Wyoming County, parents, grandparents, and the whole family in the coal business in every way, deep miners. And absolutely, without any question, you talk about a young lady that is stern, conservative, and grounded. I could not have possibly picked anybody better. So we're really, really proud to have her on the court, and I know she'll do greatness, and she'll carry our values in West Virginia, conservative values. Conservative, let me get this exactly right and everything, but, there's no question that
Governor, we're experiencing a technical difficulty with your microphone. We're going to take a short pause and we'll be right back.
Sorry, everyone. We just had a little bit of technical difficulty there and everything. I hope you heard everything that I said about Haley Bunn. If we step back and think about how in the world could we appoint a justice that is going to be better, in the Supreme Court and better for this state than Haley Bunn, I don't know how you'd do it. She is going to really, truly be a superstar. From the standpoint of the announcement that I was on, I guess when this thing cut out, was our spring paving invitation, our spring paving announcement. And it's yesterday we celebrated the start of the spring paving season and announced our plans for one of the most ambitious seasons or years of road work in the state history. Now think about this. We did the same thing in 2019, did we not? We came out and said, 2019, we're going to really get after it. We made a real commitment, and this is exactly my feelings from the very get-go. All of our big new projects are great, but we needed to be able to fix our roads so we could get to the convenience store without tearing our vehicles all to pieces. And absolutely we did so. We have done so much work, it's unbelievable, and there's still tons to do, and we are absolutely doing it. If I were to tell you just these numbers, and I don't know that I've got the exact numbers, but in 2019, we set an all-time state record in 2019 for road maintenance and paving that was done in the paving season. In 2020, we came back and broke the 2019 state record. In 2021, we came back and broke the 2020 state record. And now in 2022, we're going to come back and break the 2019 or 2021 state record. 4 state records back to back. And absolutely, and there's so much more that needs to be done. But I remind everybody, these roads did not get in this shape on my watch. There's no way. And absolutely, they got in this shape by decades of neglect. And our state upside down and not having the money to be able to do anything. You know, now we've got surplus upon surplus, and we've got our roads on the way to real repair in all 55 counties. Now, sure, we've got more to do, and you can't fix them all overnight because they were neglected for decades. We sold our maintenance equipment in many situations. But yesterday, if you could have seen these folks, you know, that were there in Morgantown, the great workers that do it every day, that make it happen every day, really proud people. Men and women that absolutely go to work, and they have done phenomenal work. And there you see us all sitting right there. And believe it or not, who they probably wanted to see more than anybody was Baby Dog. But now with all of that, that gentleman is sitting right by Baby Dog. He's going to go on vacation not too long. He's going to Alaska for the very first time on a fishing trip. So many of those folks are absolute heroes. And I tell you over and over and over, please, please do this. Absolutely. When you see all those orange barrels and you see those orange flags and you see all that gold all across them and everything, slow down. Slow down and appreciate them, because those people are absolutely doing phenomenal work. And to be standing on the side of the road working their hind end off for all of us and everything, and us go flying by at 80 miles an hour and everything where we could absolutely severely endanger one of those folks, don't do it. Don't do it. Slow down. Slow down and take heed to their safety. They are doing great work for all of us, and we appreciate them beyond belief. And so to all those out there that are making the licks happen and everything, we just love you. And we thank you so much. Today, I very proudly signed some bills and did a ceremonial bill signing and everything today. You know, there was a multitude of different stuff. There was bills, you know, that were designed to really significant help us in our community behavioral health clinics and everything, instead of people having to drive all across our state and everything. And this need helps us join another 42 states that are doing this kind of type of model treatment and everything. You know, folks that are having mental health or substance use, you know, or need substance use services and everything. If we don't really get right on it and are not able to really help those folks and help them immediately, bad things happen. Bad things happen to those folks. Bad things happen, and you hear about it on the nightly news all the time. So, Senator Weld, was, championed this bill, and we really, really thank him and everything. And so we got that across the finish line. You know, House Bill 4756, that allows municipalities, and it was really championed, I think, by Delegate Storch and some others, I'm sure, from the standpoint of the city manager up in the Wheeling area and everything. But with all of that, basically what you've got is you've got the very people that protect and look after us, and many of these pension plans are upside down and everything, and they need some level of help and the ability to do some level of funding to get them right side up and everything, and this bill will do just that. It really protects the unfunded liability, of police and fire pensions and everything, and we're working on that to get that all back into balance and everything. And this whole bill is there to be able to give us the ability that municipalities can have the ability to create, pension funding programs that will backfill these liabilities that are our shortfalls. Then we went to really a bill that was really my bill. It's Senate Bill 536, and it basically pertains to this terrible drug scourge that we have going on, where people are bringing fentanyl primarily across our borders and invading West Virginia, and we know what's happening at our southern border. That all these people that are coming across, maybe even funded by the Chinese, and so many different situations that are happening that are not good. And you think, there's no way these people can get to West Virginia. Are you kidding yourselves? Are you totally kidding yourselves? And from the standpoint of what they're carrying with them, from the standpoint of the potency of this fentanyl, and just how deadly a killer it can be to our youngest, maybe a lot of our youngest that just didn't know any better. We do not want this situation here. So we stiffen penalties beyond belief, and we're going to make it to West Virginia. You come into West Virginia, and you come into West Virginia against that. Last thing I got the opportunity to do today was congratulate and be with the Glenville State University now. I was almost saying college, but Glenville State now University. The fact that now those young ladies, they're all around me right there, are our first in the history of this state, the very first in the history of this state, national basketball champions. It is unbelievable. And those kids were so good. Those young ladies are on their way. You can tell they're champions. You can just see it in their face and absolutely know how hard they've worked and everything. We congratulate them all. We congratulate Coach Stevens. We congratulate, President Manchin, our good friends that were there, the Morrises, from right up in the Glenville area. They, what incredible work they've done for that school. I mean, that school is really on the move. They're going to be pumping out nurses before long and doing all kinds of great stuff for us. So congratulations to those young ladies, and what a beautiful, beautiful family that is right there, and we're really, really proud of them. They've made us all in West Virginia really proud. 35-1, an accomplishment beyond belief, scoring record after scoring record. I'm telling you, they got it up and down the floor fast, and they played tough defense and everything. They beat team after team after team, schools multiple times bigger than them and everything, and we congratulate them and just think, how proud we are to have them. So it's good stuff, great stuff. So that's all I got right now. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you, Governor. We apologize again for the audio issue. Dr. Ayn Amjad, our state health officer, is also joining us today and is available for questions. We'll now go to questions from members of the media. The first today from Charles Young with WV News.
Hi, this is Charles Young with WV News. I was just wondering if we could get any update on our BA.2 cases. I know that, we identified the initial 12 cases, and we said we didn't know anything more about those folks and their vaccination status. I was just wondering for an update on those folks, anything you could tell us about their conditions. Thank you.
Dr. Amjad, it's got to be you.
Yes, Governor. Charles, I did check with our team this morning about that. And so up to right now, we have 13 cases of BA2 in the state of West Virginia that we have. We unfortunately don't have some of the other information that you're asking about, if they've had their booster shots, if they're in the hospital. That information doesn't come to us readily available, but we are just at 13 cases as of now. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Charles. Next to Evan Bevins with Ogden Newspapers.
Thank you. I was wondering, of course, we're all glad to see the active case numbers down. Is there any concern that that with the numbers down, we might not be getting an accurate count in terms of more people testing at home or things like that? I guess, how well do you feel the numbers we're seeing are reflecting the actual status of COVID in the state?
Dr. Amjad, you're going to be busy today, so that's you too.
Okay. Yes, Evan, you're absolutely right. We are concerned that the number that we see of active cases are not reflective of what we have actually going on in the state right now because of people doing home tests and well, basically doing home tests or just not getting tested as frequently. The only good sign for that is that our hospital numbers have gone down. So that does give us a little bit of input on there as far as cases go. But it is a concern, especially if people are doing home tests, if they're not getting tested as frequently. Our testing numbers have almost halved in the last month or so. But at least for now, things are looking pretty good with our hospitalization numbers being lower. So that is a good sign.
All right, thanks, Evan. Governor, I will turn it back to you.
Well, it came back quick, but I just wanted to show you just this. The Glenville State University Pioneers gave me this today. It's got Glenville State College, but now Glenville State University, and so I couldn't congratulate those kids anymore. I appreciate those coming in for the bill signings and everything. Really good stuff there. Lots and lots of great stuff that's going on in West Virginia right now. But I would tell everyone, please remember, we lost 6,749 folks. I think we lost 33 since last Tuesday that we announced today. Those families are out there and they're hurting. And try in every way. If you don't know them, just say a quick little prayer for them. Some way, somehow, they'll know it. They'll know it, and it'll touch their heart. But again, lots of good stuff going on, lots of exciting stuff. Yesterday, I loved being with all the people from the highway department and everything. And Jimmy Riston, what a job. What a job these people are doing. My secretaries, I'm so proud of them, and congratulations to our new Supreme Court judge, Haley Bunn. So Haley and all of us and everything, we just wish everybody the best, and we thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank y'all.